Super Bowl Sunday, a night showcasing human might and skill. No, not just football. We're talking about those iconic Super Bowl commercials.
We shall prevail.
From the 1984 Apple Macintosh ad to Budweiser's tearjerker. But why deal with the real-life horse and puppy show when you can generate one? Yes, artificial intelligence is coming to the Super Bowl, not just in ads for tech like earlier this year.
When you're ready, tell me about the job that taught you the most.
But now, ads using the tech. Vodka brand Svedka will make its first ever Super Bowl commercial using AI to resurrect its 2-decade-old Fembot mascot in an $8 million media buy.
It allows us to respond real time and have her react once we have that AI established.
And while concerns grow that the technology is replacing human jobs, Svedka says that's not quite happening yet.
It's required a lot more human handholding than other advertisements. So while it may be efficient in terms of agency spend, it's not necessarily cost efficient in terms of the resources involved in the production.
Did you spend less on this ad than you would have if you didn't use AI?
Probably. It'd probably be close, to be honest with you.
Svedka's parent company Sazerac is working with AI firm Silverside to make the ad. You may recognize Silverside's work from this Coca-Cola spot. The ad facing immediate backlash from viewers who found it soulless.
In this shot, we have a front plate that says some nonsense. 2 shots later, nothing to be found.
All of the heart and all of the storytelling is gone.
The end result is terrible.
It was hard to look at that. And then we looked at the real numbers behind what consumers were saying and what the public was responding to, and it was one of the best ads they have ever done.
Despite the criticism, Coca-Cola tells NBC News the ads actually tested well, getting good scores in independent ratings.
It's the most terrible time of the year.
McDonald's Netherlands also testing the waters with this AI-generated Christmas ad. It was taken down after people called it inauthentic. The company admitting the parody was a miss without mentioning AI. 54% of companies are using AI in the creative generation of their ads, according to a survey of advertising executives.
We're able to take something that humans are doing as a dance in mid-December and have it live for the biggest advertising stage in the world by early February. That really is something that AI has enabled for us.
The advertising industry now in a major transition.
It's incredibly frustrating.
Sam Tung is a storyboard artist.
I'd be lying if I said, I hadn't heard of artists who had been called in to fix AI work on commercials, or who have clients who used to call them who are now telling them, we're going to just try to do it with AI.
Earlier this month, ad giant Omnicom announced it's laying off more than 4,000 employees. According to a spokesperson, the cuts are to remove duplicate positions and trim unnecessary management layers. But those watching the industry say it's a bigger trend.
The industry is going to, unfortunately, have a painful couple of months or years.
And as AI moves center stage on the ad world's biggest night, will viewers revolt or gulp it down?
Let's bring in NBC's Emily Lorsch for more on this. I don't know if I've seen an AI commercial yet where I'm like, that looks good, but I guess I'm open to having my mind change. Is Svedka the only company planning to use AI for a Super Bowl commercial?
It's the first company to come out and promote the fact that it's using AI in its first Super Bowl commercial. Now, that doesn't mean that others aren't going to come out of the woodwork. And quite honestly, we could see, come Super Bowl Sunday that a lot of companies use AI, but they don't actually promote it ahead of time. So I think we'll just have to wait and see. And I think also, Allison, it's important to note here, specifically with Svedka, they are saying that the turnaround time that they're able to accomplish here, they had this whole contest where they asked users to post videos. Actress Victoria Justice is then picking one of those dances. They're using that to teach the Fembot, and they're saying that wouldn't have been possible without AI. So I think companies really have to see if the benefits outweigh the risks.
Okay, so when we're talking about AI being used in creative spaces, there's AI just doing it all, and in a lot of people's opinion, not doing it well, like those examples in the commercial of you had a weird license plate, then it was gone. Then there are also people who have used it as a tool, right, to say, okay, we're actually doing this mostly how we normally would. We're using it kind of in that lane. Is that fair to say there's AI fully generated and AI as a tool here?
Absolutely. And so we spoke with Silverside AI here, and they basically said that it is still using the same hands or using the same people. So with all this backlash of the layoffs that is being, basically is being concluded because of all this use of AI, they're saying that's not the case. It's really just elevating the level of the creativity.
It's an interesting discussion, and one I'm sure we will be having for a long time to come. NBC's Emily Lorsch, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.